What's going on, guys? Gabe here with the Review Dork, and I know you got better things to do, like go to church and repent, the coca hooker lifestyle. Don't try this at home. But what I want to do is talk about AMC. But before we could talk about AMC, let's go ahead and rewind a little bit. Paramount Plus launched a $4.99 monthly ad-supported subscription. And, well, that's cool and all. I mean, I'm definitely signing up for this tier when Halo TV launches. Now, Disney Plus is set to introduce the same thing in late 2022. Again, this is exciting. Why is this exciting? Well, it actually confirms our thesis that streaming won't cannibalize the theatrical experience, and more on that in a second. Now, let's look at this article from Variety. The Batman has generated more money in its opening weekend than any other Warner Brothers pandemic movies grossed in their entire theatrical run. So Godzilla vs. King Kong did $100 million in its entire theatrical run, and Dune did $109 million in its entire theatrical run. Now, mind you, this was a simultaneous release to streaming as well. So, with Batman doing $128 million in its opening weekend, this bodes well to the thesis that, well, shorts are fucked. Yeah, I gotta stop saying that word so much. Don't want to get demonetized. But we remember when Adam Aaron negotiated a 45-day exclusive window, and this bodes well not only for theaters, but for studios. Like Batman cost $200 million to produce, so 128, they're well on their way. Nothing like Spider-Man numbers, but again, this just proves that people are wanting and willing to go back to the theaters, and that streaming and theater release can coexist if done correctly, right? Again, you could go ahead and watch a sporting event at home, live, streamed to your TV, or you can actually go to the sporting event and pay an arm-length unborn child for a 50-yard line seat, right? It's just going to cost a lot of money. Alternatively, you could go ahead and also buy another seat in, let's say, the end zone, nosebleed, and pay a lot less. The thing is that people are left to their own devices and choosing how they're going to spend their money, which then brings me to the variable pricing, dynamic pricing, which Adam Aaron introduced and said, hey, if you want to come on Friday, we're going to experiment with this. If you want to be among the first to experience the Batman, we're going to charge you a little bit more. And if you want to come on a Saturday and it happens to be a prime time, we're going to charge you a little bit more. Let's talk about Starbucks. So at one point, Starbucks had a drop of same-store traffic of 9%, but they were able to withstand that by increasing their pricing. And actually, we saw revenues go up, which bode well for Starbucks. Again, as long as theaters can figure out how to make the experience premium, people are going to want to go to the theaters. I don't know if you guys ever experienced, outside of IMAX, 4D, which is really, really cool. In fact, I would love for AMC to adopt 4D screens, so I could watch Top Gun in there. Just imagine you're sitting in your seat, you feel the wind blowing, the chair shifting. Really, really cool. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the stock here, because we are on the 4-hour, right? And we're using the 1348. Now, I'm not really concerned of this crossover to the downside, only because we see that AMC has been trending sideways. We do see the MACD is in a downtrend, and the RSI is relatively weak, and this is on the 4-hour. Let's look at the fact that the RSI is pretty much down around 30, right? Currently at 36. So algo traders would go ahead and say, okay, this is a bargain. It's oversold. Let's start buying it up, right? We have the MACD. Hopefully, we have matured. If we look at the histogram here, the red candles, hopefully this is a matured peak, and then we see a reversal caused by the enthusiasm from the Batman, which thus far, really, really, really great reviews. Now we go ahead and we look at the daily. The daily goes ahead and, says, hey, AMC's been hanging out sideways for quite some time. So really nothing to be nervous about, okay? And this is why I like to use the 1348. If you're not familiar with the 1348, check out the link down in the description. I'm a momentum trader, and the 1348 also does a great job in keeping emotions at bay, right? So we're just moving sideways along the 1348 line. We would see the 48 EMA act as resistance at some point, and then from there, a possible run up to the 200 EMA. Now, we have the RSI again below 50, which shows that current price action is weak, and that's fine. Now, we're yet to see how the market reacts overall to just the more isolated news of the Batman, and how that would compare to the more, I guess, overwhelming news coming from Ukraine and Russia, and I guess there's more talks. Hopefully, we can find a diplomatic solution to that war over there. That's pretty much it, guys. Gabe here with the Review Dork. Make sure you guys hit subscribe, join the conversation down below. I try to stay away from speculation. I don't want you guys running around with boners for no reason. This is a buy and hold situation. We create pressure against the pressure that the shorts are creating, and this is bound to go to the moon. And, well, the Batman is just the first big release of 2022. I'm excited. Very excited, because fundamentally, this could be a windfall for AMC. This is Gabe. I'm signing out. Peace.